Money, money, money.
Speaking of money, 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 did you guys see that the Backstreet Boys are going to be the first pop band to play at the Sphere, in Vegas?
Oh, really?
Stop.
This summer, and I need to go.
This summer.
Oh, yeah. That sounds...
BSB.
I would go to
At
that.
the Sphere. Wait, bow, bow.
Yeah, no,
bow,
it's called like the Millennium.
Oh.
I wrote it down to share because it was like breaking news as you were picking me
That
up.
was their second album, was Millennium, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Their graphics for, like, if they do a lot of retro, like, all their music videos were amazing.
Yeah.
And all the graphics were like Y2K. Seeing that in the Sphere, I would go see that. Should we do a group trip?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I will.
Says,
yes.
It's so annoying though. Like, of course they're doing it in July when it's god awfully
Oh.
there.
In Vegas, Jesus.
July 11th to 27th.
We go for Matt's birthday.
Yeah, my birthday's the 9th.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a good little gig.
And then we
Who's
go
your
see some-
favorite?
Me and Carly are
Brian.
Brian girls.
Yeah.
Brian. I do like Brian, and I like Kevin.
Kevin Federline? No.
No.
Kevin,
You
what
like
are you
Kevin?
talking about?
Who liked Kevin? No offense.
Yeah, Kevin's a
Or
weird
it's like
one.
Howie was the one.
As I got older, I realized I liked Kevin. I felt like
Maybe-
he was the backbone of the group, and he kept it together. He
think
kept
you're
things
right.
civil and chill.
Maybe Joe can get us tickets through AJ.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
We can finally use Joe for something.
I'm definitely, if I do go, we'll probably have to take like a Dramamine.
Why?
Oh, because it's all like 3D.
all three,
You've
like,
been in the Sphere,
graphics.
right?
No.
Oh, I saw you too. It's
I don't want
did?
to talk about it.
It's a beautiful day. Wait, why?
because I wanted to go see you two at the Sphere so bad. I love you too.
because
This
you're like
is-
Irish and stuff.
Yeah, it was my dad's favorite band growing up.
Okay,
No,
so
but
that's
like also just in general, they're a great band.
yeah, they are good.
And Bono is an angel.
Yes.
I'm still plagued by them putting that album on our phones
Yeah.
20 years ago, and it's still
Joshua
there.
Tree put some respect on that album.
Okay.
Is that what it was called?
It was like beyond the Josh, something about the
Oh.
Joshua
Yes.
Tree.
I love
I
that
don't
he
know.
counts incorrectly on that one song in Spanish.
Oh, no.
1, 2,
No.
3, 14. That's what he says.
Oh, he's like uno, dos, tres,
Catorce.
catorce.
It's 1, 2, 3, 14.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 14.
Incredible stuff. The Sphere.
Yeah.
And then we can go see some magic shows.
Yes.
Penn and Teller,
I'd go, I guess.
David Blaine.
Although we did go.
Thunder from Down
no,
Under.
David Blaine. Oh, wait, David Blaine, yes.
If
Did
we go to a magic
Copperfield?
show, you have to go to Magic Mike.
no,
That's the
no,
only
no,
magic-
no, no,
That's the
no.
only magic show I want to go to.
Thunder from Down
How
Under.
long is Magic Mike?
Well, we went. We went to
90
Thunder from Down
minutes?
Under.
Oh God, I just I would love to buy like a 10-minute pass just to like come in and be like, oh, okay, this is what it is. Y'all have
Yeah.
fun. Like,
$5 just for like a 10-minute pass.
yeah, I just. What do you do? Is there a story like at Magic
It's
Mike?
just like it's
dance.
entertainment. It's like funny.
Yeah.
We went because we like worked with. We did a brand deal with MGM and Snapchat, and it never came out because they, I guess, fought.
oh,
So we went to Vegas for the MGM hotels, and one of the events was Thunder from Down Under because they do it at an MGM hotel. So
Carly and I got to learn. We spent the day with the guys from Thunder from
with the
Down
hot
Under.
men,
The hot Australian
they're all
men.
Australian,
are
obviously.
they
And they taught
actually
us their
like
dances.
attractive in
Yeah.
person, or do they like? When you get
mean,
up
I'm
close,
not-
you're like,
I'm
No,
not
they
attracted
were
to like
handsome.
Buffy,
Yes, no.
like I'm gonna
Does give
dance
me
for
the
you
ick.
kind of guys, but
are
like
they
they're
all
definitely hot.
Australian?
Mhm.
Yep.
Are they putting on accents?
No, they were Australian. They
So
were
they-
so
yeah.
nice and so fun.
Well, they could have
and
been
we
lying. I would have no
learned
idea.
some of the dances. We were bumping and grinding up on that stage.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
they invited us to the show that night. And it was so funny because one of the guys we had worked with all day at one point was then like walking down the tables and then like recognized us and was like, hey.
Hey, look
were
at
like,
you,
"Oh,
little.
It was so
White Ace.
fun.
It was so fun. I would
She
die
was.
I would die to bring both of you to one of those.
I don't know how long I would last.
They're
at
not
that.
like
Don't be
that-
homophobic.
It's not. That's okay.
Why do
What is it
men-
then?
Yeah,
What is it
what
then,
is it
Mike?
that you don't?
I don't know that I just care to see like dance for an extended period of time. Like going to the ballet seems kind of like.
Oh,
it's
it's,
not like
just
that.
dance in general
What,
that
is
you're
that
like
what it is?
go to. Oh, I thought it was just shirtless men.
Yeah.
No, I think it's like a dance show. No.
Yeah, but
It
like
is, but it's
not,
like funny because
yeah.
there's also like old women. They'll like pull up like women in their 50s or 60s.
Is it
and
like a
it's
drag
funny.
show but just with straight dudes where they'll like dance with you and make jokes and
Yeah,
like
kinda,
they're
yeah.
speaking? Oh,
They
if
don't
they're
really
like
talk,
talking,
And they
But
don't.
yeah.
only talk.
And they don't show their
No. No, but they
Okay.
do like fun routines.
I haven't been to Magic Mike though. I don't know what they do in there.
Oh,
I will
boy.
also say I saw the RuPaul in Vegas, and that was phenomenal. Since you brought up drag, we can go to that too.
Drag show is fun.
Mike, you could be like, my name's Mike, and I know some magic. Maybe I'll do a show. Oh, give me a
Yeah.
Mike's
Mike on
opening act,
stage.
Magic Mike.
Hey everyone, I am Magic Mike.
Everyone's
Pick a
like,
card, any card. Yeah.
it looks like you're about to like rip your clothes off, but it's actually like a card.
This guy stinks.
It would be really fun. We should go.
I want to go to
What?
the
Cirque du Soleil.
one with the water.
What?
The Cirque du Soleil with the water.
Water
Called
World?
Oh, that's the name of the show. It's called Oh, and
Oh.
and you walk into their stage, but they have this massive pool, and they just do flips and stuff into the pool.
Whoa. Okay, that'd
Oh
be
my
sick,
God.
actually.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's my kind of vibe for like a Cirque du Soleil.
My cousin used to do Cirque du Soleil.
Is she from like Canada? Is she French?
No, she's from Massachusetts.
Oh, I thought they go into like villages in France and stuff, and it's like, who's
Yeah,
the most
how'd she
acrobatic
train?
child, and snatch them and just train them.
It's so crazy. She'll post photos on Facebook now. She doesn't do it anymore. But like the way that their bodies contort I'm like, how?
How?
Yeah.
How the hell?
They can like turn their
This is
body into
so
a
weird.
circle. What?
It's okay. No, she's just like under
I'm
this
trying
tent.
to look at him, but it's like
Well, yeah, I moved. That's why I moved mine down a little
Like,
bit.
hello? Hello?
Yeah, Cirque du Soleil.
Is it Day Soleil or Du Soleil?
Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil.
I think it's
du
Cirque
Soleil.
du.
Du
You just say it
Soleil.
all together. I don't
Cirque
know.
du Soleil.
My favorite is Alegria.
What?
Alive.
Alegria, nabatar skoterapi.
What
Alegria.
is that?
Taratamatati.
It's Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, Cirque du
Deuce.
Soleil.
You
Cirque
see, you
du
guys
Soleil.
saying Day Soleil.
We
Doses.
just have to.
Thing.
We're saying it in French.
Yeah, don't be that guy, Mike.
Yeah,
Okay.
Alanai.
I just saw. Okay.
Yeah. He literally pronounces Alani Alanai.
Alanai. I
So-
think it is Alani. It has to be. I've heard so many influencers
Did you
say
look it up?
Alani.
What?
Alani.
It probably is Alani.
I went to their
probably-
TikTok and I couldn't find a video of them saying Alani or Alanai.
Let's see.
Alanai.
Alani.
Alani.
What?
Wait, what's going
What-
on?
That's
What app
always
is
that,
that?
damn YouTube videos like how to pronounce people's names.
I like the. I like the.
The ones that are wrong.
Yeah, where it says Joaquin Phoenix, but it just says Jakuku Pawinas. Those are great.
You know what I learned yesterday? I went on like a little spiral. I got a TikTok that was Summer Phoenix. Is that one of the girls' names? It was like her son walking down the runway. And I was like, oh my God, that guy looks so much like Casey Affleck. And then I found out that Casey Affleck and Joaquin Phoenix's sister were married for like a decade plus, together for almost 20 years.
Wow.
And have a like fashion icon son.
That's crazy. You're like, that looks like.
No,
That's
literally, he
crazy.
looks
Casey
just
Affleck
like
has a
him.
child who's like already that
I know.
old. But
He-
I guess
oh my
Casey
God.
Affleck must be like
45, 50?
Yes.
I didn't look up how old he was. Casey Affleck. He's 49. And
Yeah,
then his
that tracks.
son.
That tracks. I would like to be. Can you imagine just being a model? Just like, oh, I gotta go walk. Like,
Gotta go walk
I
today.
mean,
for-
respect to the walk because the walk isn't. It's hard to do.
Yeah, his son
The walk
is
is
20
hard.
years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Indiana.
That's their name. Is Indiana?
Indiana. He has two children, Indiana and Atticus. But I'm sure they probably call him like Indy.
They were in a crazy cult growing up, the Phoenix family.
They were.
River Phoenix, Rain Phoenix,
Summer.
Joaquin.
Was it a cult or was it more just like a
Cult.
hippie commune?
I
And
think
they-
it's like
and
a
they were creative. It wasn't like
It was. If you look at the Wikipedia, it is real dark stuff.
Whoa.
well, they
Really?
made some creative
Like,
kids.
Children doing like it's fucked up.
Oh boy.
I watched in the Tony Robbins documentary. Have you guys seen that one?
Uh-uh.
You guys like Tony Robbins?
I'm not your
No.
guru.
Yeah. Have you
I
seen that
love
documentary?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's another girl
Everybody
from-
should see it.
From the same cult in that where she's like, I think it's called the Child of anyway.
Children of God is what
Yes.
it's called. It says Joaquin Phoenix opens up about his childhood in religious
Oh.
cult Children of God.
They basically make kids do like
Like sexual things.
Yeah.
no.
Jesus Christ.
no, not yeah. It's
No.
fucking awful. It's crazy that it exists, but
God, wait, that's so interesting.
yeah. And his brother,
Sexual misconduct. Yeah.
River Phoenix, died right outside of the Viper Room in 1997, I think.
Drug overdose.
Yeah,
It's really
a lot of
sad.
people
He's
know
the
that.
eldest Phoenix.
He was so great in
And
Stand
people
By
think
Me.
Johnny Depp is, I think, the one who gave him the dose
Is that
of heroin.
true?
That's what people say.
No
I know
way.
people knows. I don't know.
He just
He was
gave him
there that
drugs?
night.
What?
I don't think that's true.
That's what I've
you're
read.
saying. That's a very big, bold claim, saying that
That's
It's a
like, I don't
rumor.
wanna get
It's a
sued.
rumor.
Johnny Depp was there, but I don't think he gave him
no, it's not-
smack.
It's not. I think it was heroin.
What do you think smack is?
Okay, Matt, did
I don't know.
street Matt?
The black tar.
Street smart, so Matt over here. I don't know. But the first time I ever came to LA, I was playing a show with Jewish rapper.
River Phoenix.
No, Jewish rapper Kosha Dills. I was playing drums in college. My first time in LA.
Dills.
Oh my
And
god.
but I knew about River Phoenix and that he died outside the Viper Room, and I like went and stood where he died, and I was like, "This is
Which spot is it?
right out front."
Yes, but where?
It's
I
on
know the
sidewalk.
exact spot.
Oh, I
Do
don't know
they
the
have,
exact
like, a
spot.
But you said you
memorial
stood in
there?
the spot, Mike.
Well, it's like out front on one of the pieces of. What do you offer me, Matt?
Do they have like? Obviously, they weren't in this cult anymore.
No,
At the time that he died.
no. They were,
Were
like
they like
adults.
messed up from it, or like?
Probably.
I would
mean, he
assume,
was
yeah.
doing a lot of drugs and stuff, but
Yeah.
which is I think how he
What was
died.
it,
was
like
a
the
huge,
70s or whatever?
Who?
Like I'm saying, what time period was it?
Oh, when they were in the cult, yeah, probably 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
And then in the 90s, they were like adults, I guess. I don't know.
Well, he died what like 20 something, 20s?
River Phoenix? I
Yeah.
think like 97 or 98.
No, age, like 20.
Yeah, 97.
Oh. Yeah. I don't, we're all over the place
Well,
here,
I heard
folks.
it, how he heard it actually.
Let's see. Well, River Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Let's see. 1970 to 1993. Math wizards?
Mhm. At least in his 20s.
23 years old.
Sad.
Damn,
It was
that's
93. It wasn't 97.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Because he has a song also with John Frusciante that came out in 1997. That's why I thought it might have been after that.
God, he's phenomenal in Stand By Me. He was like the best
Stand
child
by
actor.
me.
I have a question.
Yes, what's up?
Sorry, this is so off topic.
No.
I just thought of it in Pilates. I was like, I gotta ask Matt tomorrow.
What?
Okay, so I have a new Pilates instructor. She's from Texas.
Okay, she's from Texas.
Well, she's from Texas.
All right.
So sweet. Love her to death. But she always says you all. She'll be like, good job, you all. And I'm like, is she trying to avoid saying y'all? Or is that just like a common?
Use all.
She'll be like, good job, you all.
It might be like a use all kind of
Yeah.
thing where they like are separating it. So good job, you all.
Yeah, she'll be like,
Oh.
okay. Yeah, like it's not like that common, but I think she said it like twice in the class. And I was like, I wonder if she's trying to avoid saying y'all because she's not in Texas.
That's what
or
it sounds like. I think I would have to hear it with like my own ears to see if it even sounds familiar, but like you saying it, I don't.
Yeah, she
think-
doesn't really have like that Texas like accent, but she was like, it'll be like
What part of Texas is she from?
freaking, I don't know.
Yeah, it might be like a
A Houston thing.
those Houstonians.
I know.
Houstonians.
Classic Houstonians.
You all.
Or do you say like who
You
all?
all.
Who all is going to the party tonight?
Who's all going?
No.
What are we doing here?
I
Just
say y'all,
going?
and I don't know why.
Who's
like
going to the party? Yeah.
Are you really good about whom and who?
Nobody is.
I know.
I was watching a TikTok of this teacher teaching her entire class, like an English class in high school, and I felt like I was learning stuff.
like when to use whom.
Whom is going to the party?
Like to whom? Like if it's to, usually it's whom.
like a
Two
letter.
people?
To whom are you writing that letter? Or
To whom it
wait,
may concern.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's always whom comes after a preposition.
Oh God.
We
Do you guys know prepositions and adverbs and all of that?
I forget.
I feel like I have the code down of language and I know when to put things where they're
I will say the STEM thing of TikTok is kind of fun.
Oh, the stem.
STEM.
If you click on the
swipe
tab,
over
it's
they're
like
doing math problems on there and I'm like a little less math
Oh,
problems
yeah,
and
yeah.
more fun facts and
I
did
like
you
the
know?
fun facts. I feel like I'm like doing something for my brain as I'm rotting away on TikTok.
Yes.
But it's
The,
all
the stem feed. I think you might need to enable it. But
No, I
it's-
never had to.
oh, you have it.
Yeah, just a little.
I like that guy that does math, Andy Math. You know that guy? He's always got a backwards baseball cap on, and he's like, okay, and it'll show like a thing, and it'll be like, okay, so we have two circles that have a line between them. What's the fastest way to get between them? Let's do some math. And I'll do just like, I watch it because I was terrible at math, and I feel so smart after watching it. It's great. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Andy Math, big fan.
How long is the full video to like him?
Like a minute.
Yeah.
But you just learn
That's
about
where
like
I struggle with sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, how do you do that quadratic formula?
Right,
And all,
right.
But then and it starts
Thank you.
it starts
Give me
coming
something.
back, but then I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I
negative
feel
b
like this
plus
is
or minus the square root of 4ac over 2a.
I'm like
But-
2 plus 2.
negative. Wait, no, isn't it AB plus or minus?
I don't remember.
It's AB plus or minus square
But
root.
it's nice to like remember. Like, oh yeah, remember in integration where you have like that big F on your paper and you have to like integrate and
It's a
calculus.
function.
Yeah. It's like we used to do
Function
that stuff.
of beauty. They have the
SOHCAHTOA.
F on their bottle.
Remember
there's a-
SOHCAHTOA?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love SOHCAHTOA.
But they would like
Sine,
make that.
cosine,
I
tangent,
swear,
baby.
like my math teacher put on like a Native American like headdress. It was like
Stop.
SOHCAHTOA. Like, I swear it did that.
I'm sure.
There's so many teachers you could cancel. Like, you
yes.
have a Rolodex.
Oh yeah, let's bring up this one today. Yes, Miss.
This one choked me.
She was a good teacher though, but that crossed the line.
We'll be right back after a quick word from today's sponsor, Rocket Money. Now, if you've watched the show before, you know I'm a big fan of Rocket Money. I've been using the app for 2, maybe 3 years now. I check it every single day. I love all of the features and truly am so honored and happy to have Rocket Money as a sponsor for Good Influences because it is one of my favorite apps. Again, I use it every single day and I really encourage you guys to check out Rocket Money. So what is Rocket Money? Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. You can see all of your subscriptions in one place to know exactly where your money is going. And for the ones that you don't want anymore, Rocket Money can help you cancel them. Rocket Money's dashboard gives you a clear view of your expenses across all of your accounts. So that's your bank statements, your credit cards, your savings, investments. You can easily create a personalized budget with custom categories to help keep track of your spending. You can see your monthly spending trends in each category to know exactly where your money is going. I use this all the time. You can check out where am I spending groceries, or am I spending on gifts, or am I spending on food? You can get alerts if your bills increase in price, if there's unusual spending activity, or if you're close to going over the budget. Rocket Money will even try to negotiate lower bills for you. They automatically scan your bills to find opportunities to save, and then you can ask them to negotiate it for you. They'll deal with the customer service so you don't have to. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all the app's premium features. So cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/good today. That is rocketmoney.com/good, rocketmoney.com/good. And now back to the episode.
Yeah, it for sure crosses.
I'm sure she like got out like a drum and was like so cut,
You're
so
That's crazy.
trying to get it down. Sorry if anyone found that offensive. I'm just quoting something I found offensive.
No, that's
How
very
dare you?
All respect.
How
All
dare
respect.
you?
SOHCAHTOA.
Respect.
Sine.
Cosine.
Cosine.
And tangent.
But what is the SOHCAHTOA?
It's usually to
Sine.
Who
calculate.
cares?
What is the SOHCAHTOA?
Like, why do we memorize
SOHCAHTOA
that?
is your way of.
I don't remember, but
Like
it makes
sine
sense when you
over
learn it.
Cosine? Who the fuck
Something
knows?
like that. I
It's
don't
like the
fucking remember.
operation to get the sign. It's like the function to get to figure
People
out.
are still learning like that kind of math in school,
You
right?
have to still
Let
learn.
us
You have to
know.
learn sine,
Well, yeah, I
cosine,
feel
and
like,
tangent.
obviously too in college and
what?
calculus.
But like our kids in high school now which by the way, apparently you're allowed to just have your cell phone out for the entire class.
Yeah.
Are kids learning this shit still?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Yes,
especially in
but-
like college, like calculus and shit like that.
We need engineers.
Physics.
We need buildings. We need trains. We need roads. We need all of that stuff. And people got to learn sine, cosine, and
We need
tangent.
roads. We need trains. We need roads. I
We
can't-
need roads.
There you
Big
go.
roads.
Okay.
A lot bigger than China.
I
I've seen
really-
China's. They go pretty big, but they can be big.
I tried. It didn't happen at
That was
all.
a pretty good Trump impression.
No, it wasn't. I was not ready for that. I also had like a frog in my throat, I felt like.
David Blaine?
Yeah.
All right. So, wow, now we're finally getting to the topic today, guys. We're talking about big wastes of money. We've talked about good hacks and things that are worth buying. But this one, we're going to talk about things that are complete waste of money because right now our government thinks that a lot of things are waste of money.
Oh, T.
Like tuberculosis medication
Yes,
or
or
food
the
for
Department of
poor.
Education. So
Or just things that like we feel like people I personally feel like it's dumb to spend a lot of money on. That's kind of
Oh,
how
yeah.
I like did it.
yes.
First one, Christmas villages. No, I'm kidding.
How dare you? It's a hobby. It's a hobby.
It is a
Treat
hobby.
yourself.
I will say, do you guys think I don't think hobbies should be included.
Oh, I wrote down hobbies
What do you think is a
because of the conversation that Carly and I had.
Oh, which one?
You think hobbies are a waste
No,
of
no, no.
money?
I think that people who like say that you were like, I want to take up horseback riding.
Oh.
But you
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
like done it or tried it, but you go
Oh,
out
yeah, yeah.
and like buy everything for it.
Yes.
Not even having done
Oh.
it one time, or like if you do it like one time. In my mind, I think like a better way to go about like being responsible with your money is like try it a couple times, make sure that it's something that really interests you before you put down.
Or you
so
want
Treat it as an experience and not as like a hobby. Like I want to experience horseback riding, but I'm not going to make it a hobby.
Or
Like,
people who
No.
like see a video like, oh, here's how you can play guitar. I want to learn how to play guitar before they even
Buys
try
everything.
it.
Buy
Yes.
everything.
Spends
That's me.
$5,000.
Yes.
Oh, boy. Or like I want to get into photography. I'm
Yes.
going to buy every nice
Yes.
lens in the
See, that's
entire.
Well,
You do
that's
that?
to an extent, not like
What are you spending money on?
A
well,
bow and arrow.
yeah, bow and arrow. No, it's kind of a joke. Joe and I did archery, but he had his bow was it was like a hunter's bow. It was like a combo bow.
Like an insane bow.
Was it a
Insane.
Sokotoa bow?
yes,
Literally,
it was.
probably.
And I couldn't even pull the thing back because it was 50 pounds to just pull it back. He was like, why can't you do it? I was like, bro, I use 3-pound weights in Pilates. Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean 50 pounds with one arm? So then we were joking that like I go out and get my own bow and arrow and everything.
But even Joe, it's like he did it one time and then went out and bought this giant bow, and that's the only time he's ever used it was with you.
That tracks for Joe. Buying
Of
the
course.
full
Yeah.
gear.
But
Yes.
like for example, we were talking on our podcast, like when I was in probably middle school, I was like, I want to do soccer. And it wasn't for like 6 months or something. And I went and like, we got my cleats and my everything. And then I never played soccer.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that. Yeah.
Wait, why? What made you just suddenly think I want to get into soccer? Was it Bend It Like Beckham or something?
Oh, I
Like,
love
definitely
that
not-
movie.
Definitely not that because I've never seen it.
oh. But what? Wait,
I think I
you
just,
went
like-
out and got cleats, but like you didn't sign up for a team.
Well, I
That's
will
what
say
I'm
I did
saying.
use the cleats for softball. So they
But you
did come in
didn't-
handy.
You didn't have lessons planned
No,
or
I just was like, I think I liked the idea of me playing soccer more than I liked the thought
Yeah.
of me actually playing.
I
soccer.
get like that sometimes about things, and I try to tell myself before I buy something: do I really want it, or just like the idea? of
It's hard.
having
It's
it?
very difficult.
Yeah.
Like I just bought like a Steam Deck, and I wanted it for months.
What's
I
a
would look at-
Steam Deck?
It's a portable handheld PC. Like you can play video games on it. And every week I was like, I'm not going to buy it. Months, maybe even a whole year went by. And I'm like, convinced myself I'm not going to buy it. But I said, you know what? I think about it every week. I deserve to treat myself and get it. I
think
got
that's
it.
a good-
I've played it 3 times. I don't want to pick it up because I like the idea of owning it
Yes.
more than I like. And I love looking at it. But I'm not going to sit there and boot it up and get
play
cheap
video
games.
Well, that's
I need
good.
to play
At
more
least you
simple
look at it.
games. The Harry Potter Legacy is just really.
What about
there's a lot
Nintendo
of-
Switch? You have the same thing.
But the Harry Potter Legacy doesn't look as crisp on the
Yeah,
Nintendo
the Switch doesn't have the best
Do you have a
You
graphics.
have open world. Yeah, I do have a Switch, but the open world thing, like you go up to a door, you enter, and you're already in the room. Nintendo Switch is like you go up to a door and you have to wait like a minute for that next room. To load.
Okay. Well, the new Switch is coming out in April. Hopefully that one has better
Oh yeah.
graphics and stuff.
Okay, but yeah, back to like
Buying hobbies. I think you got to do the thing like at least 5 times with whatever equipment you have.
Yeah.
And then like, I mean, I'm guilty of this. I started skateboarding again, but I went skateboarding twice and I was like, I'm getting back into this. And I spent $200
Yeah.
on a new deck, new wheels. And I like made my perfect deck, skateboarded with it one time.
yeah.
That's like the kind of thing I'm talking about.
I meant like
Yeah, I feel like an idiot.
I wrote down for something that I think is dumb to spend a lot of money on is like $1 million car or something like that.
Oh.
But at the same time, I understand that cars are people's hobbies. So it's like, I mean, like Jay Leno, it's like that's probably not the dumbest purchase for Jay Leno because it is
$1
part of his-
million car though.
But I personally think it's just like ridiculous. However, I just like don't care about cars.
right.
I guess in that same statement, I wrote a waste of money is a Birkin because they're ugly.
I agree.
Whoa.
I think
How
it's
dare you?
Oh my
think-
God.
I
They're an
They're the
institution.
they're the
I
ugliest bag I've ever
think the
seen.
only person who makes a Birkin look good is Jane Birkin. She wore her Birkin to death, like had it lived in. It's like rugged.
The
and-
Olsen twins like did that with their Birkins, right?
Yeah,
probably
they did.
Yeah,
No, they did. I mean, they were.
If you have a Birkin and you like live in it and don't keep it like
Yes.
Under- Shut like
underneath
a house.
glass. Yeah.
or have like 10 behind glass.
they're-
It's like, what the
they
fuck are you
are
doing?
so ugly for like what
I agree.
you get. I
How
found a
much are
couple to what?
How much are they?
They like
Start
start
at 5,000, right?
no, like 10.
Ugh.
But they can get up to like $500,000.
I found
right?
the most
Yes.
expensive one
Oh,
because I
God.
then went on like this.
Oh, they are kind of ugly.
Look at this fugly ass bag.
They're so
This
bad.
bag,
They're
Mike?
so
Let me
bad.
see.
It looks like something Hillary Clinton would wear to
Well,
like,
yeah, that
like she would
shade-
wear that to the White
Guess
House.
how much that is?
15,000.
$30,000.
Yeah,
That's
that's
my
disgusting. That's disgusting.
That's the ugliest.
I
I
don't
didn't
like
realize-
the color blend. I'd
Yeah,
want
but-
it to be all the same color.
I didn't realize they're all the same design.
Like
This
there's
bag-
some ugly Rolexes out
I like
there,
that.
but it's a Rolex,
This,
right?
Yeah, no, you're right.
but Rolex
Yeah,
also is
sure,
like,
but what I'm saying is that I think even if it was like a black one, I think they're ugly.
Okay.
they are. This is not a great. I didn't know that they were
Sure.
this ugly.
They're just ugly.
They just look like Jane. You slay, Queenie. I love the way that you wear your Birkin, and anyone who like rags it up a little
Well, I'm
bit.
pretty sure she herself.
I don't know
like,
if
annoyed
you're
at-
if you have a Birkin, you better be working. You know what
you
I
better
mean?
be working that Birkin.
Working that Birkin.
Yeah, like beating the shit out of it.
Yeah,
The way that
absolutely.
people like, I hate them. I hate them. I think they're so overrated.
If
I
you got
think
gifted one, would you?
sell it.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. 100%.
You wouldn't keep it.
I would probably sell it.
I'd be like, first of all, this is a liability to have in my
Maybe I'd
house.
keep it for a couple years because I will say
Valuation.
like the value probably.
But you wouldn't
goes
like
up.
use it and enjoy like wearing it around and like.
I genuinely don't think. I think they're ugly.
Do you see that? Do people? I've never. I don't notice them, but have you noticed? Like, do people wear them in LA? Like, do you see them
if
around?
you're incredibly wealthy?
Yeah. If you go down like a rodeo and
Or
stuff.
like Melrose, you'll see.
I've
people.
never seen like a badass Birkin where I'm
This
like
one is
someone who's-
$300,000.
That one's kind of sick.
Let me see.
So this is like the original storefront
Jeez.
of like the
Hermes?
Birkin store. Yeah.
Oh, well, then that's worth
in
$300,000.
Paris.
That's pretty sick.
Kyle Richards has it.
I feel like it would get really dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them a little
no,
darker.
that's the thing is that like you have to treat them like they're like an infant.
Yes.
Like you have to. Well, that's how
Coddle.
people do, and like that's why I'm like Jane slays.
This is
The most expensive
Purses
one.
seem like a fun thing though. That
Yeah.
we
They are.
have.
yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, that's kind of fun that you guys get really
Yeah.
excited about bags and stuff.
Well, like if someone was obsessed with Birkins and was like, I'm going to save up like all I can to get a Birkin, then I'm like, yeah, go for it. But
Yeah.
personally,
course,
I
it's
just
like,
think
go
they're
for
very
it.
ugly.
I think
think it's
bags are like
stupid.
luxury bags are like luxury watches for guys. That's what like girls and
Right.
shoes with
But you
the
can,
shoes
like,
with the red bottoms
collect
that
the-
were nuts for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, Taylor Swift
Are
wore
people
them
still
all
wearing
tour.
those?
Taylor did all tour.
Wait, the ones with the red bottoms?
Yeah,
Yes.
that are like
Like
super expensive.
Prada shoes?
No, they're Louboutin.
Louboutin.
Oh, Louboutins.
That was remember that was like the big thing. If you have the shoes with the red bottoms, you were the cool girl.
Yeah. Well, guys
I
get
feel like
wear
they
them too.
They come back every like
Like, are people
5 or
still
10
wearing them, or is it
years.
like it's like wearing like Bape or something? Where you're like, okay, we thought you were cool in
No,
2018.
No, I mean like I.
Bape's back.
No, it's not.
I don't know. Bapes are kind of fire.
If I see someone wearing a shirt that says BAP in it, I'm like,
the
okay.
apparel,
What's
apparel, I
Bape?
think is but I got me
Bathing
some
ape.
bathing apes.
Yeah.
It's just like a hype like
It's like
Supreme.
super. Yeah.
I've always wanted a pair of Bapes.
Oh,
I
Matt.
buy some Bapes.
No.
You should go to Tokyo and get some Bape stuff.
I should.
Question, completely unrelated, but you mentioned Jane Birkin.
Yes.
I don't know anything about this person, so maybe they're problematic, but I get some reels sometimes about this woman, Bethany Frankel, and I
Oh,
think
yeah.
she's really funny.
Yeah.
Real Housewives.
Okay.
Wait, how did we go from Jane
Well,
Birkin
you
to
mentioned-
Bethany
She talked about the
Frankel?
Birkin.
That's my,
Oh.
I think I saw her talking
did
about
she
the-
say?
I
Well,
can't,
she was talking about the Walmart Birkins and how
Yes.
genius it is. How she was like,
yeah, because
it's
they're
so,
ugly.
Well, no, she was like, I can't remember
Just
exactly
buy one
what
at
she says,
Walmart.
but she was saying how like the Birkin was basically what you're saying. Like the Birkin was not made to like collect
Oh.
10 of them and like have them in your closet. It was made for blah blah. I mean, basically what we were saying. She had like a really good take, and she was like, I think it's genius, and it's kind of saying an F you to rich people. Like I can get one too, bitch.
Yeah.
So I think it was
That can be said for like truly any designer stuff. Like you can get
yeah.
yeah.
like
There's like
one-
Prada bags at Target that look like
Yes.
Prada. I'm Prada.
There's also this
Rip-offs.
Kate bag that I'm like obsessed with, but it's $3,000, so I have not purchased
Let me-
it yet.
can I see?
I've been
Kate Spade?
no,
Oh.
just
I don't know.
Aaron,
just
no, it's
just
like Donald Trump.
just kidding.
Wait, so what's Kate?
It's a designer.
Oh, okay.
But like now I'm seeing like all these copycats.
Dupes.
It's funny too because Carly will be like, look at this cute bag, and I'm like, oh, that's a so and so. Like,
You know, I'm like,
dupe.
how the fuck do you know that? Like off the top of her head. I'll be like, look at these shoes. You're like, oh yeah, that's like blah 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 blah.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay, well,
But also, it's like let's not pretend like all of these things aren't also just made
But I think
with the
there's
same materials
at
and
some
stuff.
level the materials are better, right?
Yeah.
I will say the Row, they use really good materials. It's
the
so
Row.
expensive. Like cashmere. I have a
Mary-Kate
pair
and
of
Ashley.
Mary-Kate and Ashley?
yeah.
They started the Row.
I have
With their
a
Birkins.
pair.
All three of them?
Yeah, all three of them. All three rows.
I have a pair of flats, like ballet flats, and while expensive, they're made of like sheepskin. So
Damn.
yeah. Those are also the boots I was looking for this morning that I couldn't find.
Okay.
Wait, can I read something?
Yeah, please.
I went on ChatGPT just to be like, what did I say? Oh, I said, what did people overspend on in 2024?
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Oh.
good.
And I mean, I'll read the interesting ones that I think are interesting. But this is actually really funny. Okay. The girl math and little treat trend encouraged people to justify small, frequent splurges, leading to a lot of $8 lattes and overpriced pastries.
Girl math was
So
actually.
funny that it was like actually
Yes.
moved to the masses a little
Oh, yeah.
bit.
You return that $50 t shirt. I guess I have $50 extra now. Let me just respend
free
it.
money.
Yeah.
I still do that.
Yeah. No, it's like, oh, it's free money.
Okay.
Concert tickets and travel events. Taylor Swift Eras Tour and Beyonce's Renaissance Tour had people dropping thousands on tickets,
Yeah.
travel and outfits. Formula One races, music festivals, even sports events cost way more than expected.
Oh,
It's
I know.
crazy how expensive all that is now.
It's weird. And my brain, it's messed with my brain so much to where even if there's a concert, I'll convince myself that like I don't need to go to it without even like looking at the ticket prices and stuff because it seems like such
It's
a
always
headache
gonna
and
be-
a commitment and too much orchestration and
I
Yeah.
will also say, like, the Taylor of it all, I feel like completely warped everyone's mindset on like what's acceptable for ticket pricing. Like when we bought tickets to Taylor Swift, they were like $1,000 a person. And so now when I see tickets for like $300, I'm like, oh my God, like it's not
Yeah.
that.
It's
Which is like, which is fucking insane because that is still so expensive.
300. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. The
Like-
most expensive a ticket should be is like $120 for the
Yeah.
best seat
Well,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah, 100, yeah.
Like,
I always view it's like $300 in my budget for Patricia at night to get like
Yeah.
$250 tickets.
so you gotta go
Anything up. I'm
to like smaller shows, independent local artists. Like then you can get tickets for $20.
Well,
Oh,
Warped
yeah.
Tour is back and they're doing tickets there and they're $150.
Is TJ involved in that?
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
I saw a band this weekend. Oh my gosh, it was great. $35 ticket. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Proxima Parada. Never heard of
Proxima
them
Parada.
before. My
Alright.
friends were like, it's a good band. I went, love them. They were great.
Wow.
But it was
So
nice.
girl
just
math
going
is
to
a good one.
Girl math. Okay, yeah.
Subscription creeps because like they just kept getting more expensive.
I get so much anxiety thanks to Rocket Money, but I don't have anxiety. But I'm always freaking out that my money is being drained somewhere by some subscription that I've forgotten.
Well, I was
about.
telling Aaron on the way here, I got an email that was like, thanks for your payment for the anagram. It was like, I subscribed. Remember when we did it once?
Oh
I feel
my
like
God.
I subscribed to it and probably just forgot to like,
Oh no!
it was like $10 or something. But I was
You
like,
got to
"God
check
damn it."
those Apple subscriptions too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And wellness and skincare trends, luxury skincare, red light therapy mask, lymphatic drainage massages, and cold plunge tubs got super trendy.
I have like all of those.
red light This the red light therapy mask, like not.
I saw
Real.
some skin guy that was like, not one of them literally does anything.
actually-
Damn it!
No, the Dr. Dennis Gross is the only one that's like been tested and like, oh, this actually will work.
That's
Is
the
that
one I have.
That's what I
fancy
have
looking
too.
one?
Wait, I thought you had the Omnilux or
No.
whatever.
The one that
I
looks
got-
like a Iron Man mask.
Yes.
You
It's
have
just
that?
It's like plastic, white, and
Yeah, I'll
full.
show you.
No, it's like has like gold. It's the only one that's had like testing done. It's like FDA approved for like
Oh,
for
because most of them that you'll buy,
Yeah, I
I
got it
just
for
saw
my
someone was
birthday.
like, the lights are not bright enough. They're not close enough to your
that's
face.
the
They're
difference of the
distributed
Dr.
in a
Dennis
weird
Gross
way.
one. It's
Okay.
like they're,
Like
in
they're
the right
so
place.
fucking bright. When I take that shit off, I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's probably not good.
Yeah. Okay, you have that one.
Let me see.
See, I would. Nick, can I
Yeah, it
come
looks like the
over?
Iron Man mask.
I want to come over and just try that one because I have a red light mask, but it's like
Also-
the standard Amazon one. It's like $100. It's
No.
great reviews.
No, it's
No,
not.
It's not doing
Emma,
anything.
my friend, who's an esthetician in school, she learned
don't
that.
wave me off like that.
I'm just telling
No,
you.
it's not. It's not.
It's not.
I'm fucking around.
Well, I wanted to say my friend Emma, she's an esthetician in school. They were like, that's the one.
That's the one?
Yeah.
How much does that one cost?
We
$455.
could do that, right?
We can do it on like a timeshare.
yeah. You, the sisterhood of the traveling
I
mask.
was like, I did not know it was that much. TJ got it for me for my birthday last year.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
Wow, he must be doing good.
Does but do you get offended of something like that where it's like, oh,
no,
she
because
did
I wanted it.
Okay. Or like you get your husband or like wife a gym membership and it's like, Oh, so you think
Well,
I
that is
need?
weird unless they ask. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
also
wouldn't.
it's like nice because then we share it. Like
Oh,
it's all
okay.
good.
How long do you keep it on your face for?
3
2
minutes.
minutes. Oh.
That's
Oh,
like
that's
3
it?
minutes.
I thought he'd keep mine on for 20 minutes.
this
Yeah,
is
because it
3
doesn't
minutes.
do anything.
And I've also seen the ones that like I restore for like you put it at the top of your head to keep your hair growing.
Oh, that like this one? Oh no, that's one
It's
that
like
you
a
lay
cap.
under. Holy shit.
But I
that's
don't know. Some people say
$2,500.
those are like great for you.
I have one that y'all are gonna not like.
What?
Paying Starbucks for coffee every day. Crazy.
Just Starbucks or any coffee
I mean,
shop?
so other coffee shops I feel like
What
are.
about like, oh, I go to Dunkin' every morning. That too?
I feel like those are much cheaper. You can get a black cup of
That's
coffee
not
for like
true.
$1. No.
Going to Alfred is way more expensive than going to Starbucks. Like a local coffee shop.
I would say if you're getting like latte drinks where it's like frappa, whatever, you can make all that at home.
Of course.
It's crazy
But
to me
that's
that
like
people.
going out to you Postmates all your food.
Not anymore.
Okay.
We're fighting. Girlies are fighting.
I've
Keep it down.
changed since our conversation.
I go pick things up now.
Well, I was gonna say I have on mine like delivery fees.
Oh yeah, paying
That's
paying for a
very
private
big
cab for your
waste.
$18 burrito.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, I have one so obscure. I'm like, I feel like my list. I have like oxygen bar on there. Like when people do oxygen
I've
bars.
I've never done that. I've always wanted to.
It's pretty sick.
Same, but it's like
They
what the
freak
fuck
me
are we
out,
doing?
and I'm like, are they cleaning?
no, I know. I'm
these?
like, what am I breathing
They have
in?
them in like Vegas off
Yeah,
strip,
yeah.
and I'm
I
like,
know.
who the fuck?
No,
I'm gonna
we're
get
getting
COVID.
TV. We're getting
Yeah.
TV from that thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hands and mouth
they
disease,
just
for sure.
look nasty
They
and
do.
weird. It looks like snow. It looks like a snow cone stand. They're like, "You want cherry or watermelon
Yeah.
oxygen?" I'm
It
like,
feels
"What
like
the
something
fuck?"
that you'd see on like TikTok Shop now. Like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
buy
I'm
your own
just, like,
oxygen
tired
bar.
all day. Like, well, ever since I got this oxygen bar, I'm so awake. I can use it whenever I want.
And then, have you ever seen those like canned oxygen ones that they sell at like?
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, we use
I was
them in
like,
Utah.
do they work?
Yeah.
but like, is it? It's such. It seems like a gimmick, though.
No, like when you're at such a high elevation, I recently have developed elevation sickness.
Oh
and
yeah,
it is
Erin was recently
horrific.
diagnosed.
I was recently diagnosed with elevation sickness,
Oh my
but now we
gosh.
get the little
sorry.
cans. They,
And so you just like.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I
Oh,
feel like if there's an oxygen bar like in that setting, I'd be like, well, yeah, people probably need something like that.
100%.
But when it's at the mall or like
No,
in Vegas, I'm
yeah.
like, what the hell? Or like
We
Six
have to go.
Flags.
I really want to go do an
But
oxygen
it's
bar.
just- I feel like the TikToks
but I
would be
need to
so
watch
funny.
them sanitize everything.
I bet there's like a good, decent one like around here.
There is.
Or
There's
you're
one.
wait- you're
There's
just-
usually one at the Sherman Oaks Mall.
But you're waiting your turn. The person before you is just just coughing into it, and you're just like, oh
I feel like it'd
god.
also be like awkward. Like we're just both sitting there with things up our nose, just like, well,
That sounds like kind of a good job to have. Like you just like like a good boring job.
just like, yeah, you want
sit-
watermelon or
Yeah, like nobody is like actively going up to the oxygen bar all the time at Vegas. You just sit there and be
Yeah.
like, "Do you want this?"
it's like those like water beds that are massaged.
Oh yeah, like
I've
the
always
aqua
wanted to try
massage.
that.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're not going to be great.
I feel like it might be good.
No, I feel like the
Have you-
point
Has
because
anyone ever done one?
I just don't want
A
people
what?
watching
One of
me
those
when I'm
massages
getting
that's
a
like the
massage.
water.
Mm-mm.
because I feel like
I feel like it would hurt.
the thing that goes on your back is going to be so thick, and it's not really like getting into like your nooks and crannies. I love a good
Not
massage.
feeling it.
Yeah. I wrote like people who play games on their phone and then like if you're playing Candy Crush or something and then
Oh,
you run out of
yes.
lives.
Kind of level up
Yes.
and you start like splurging.
Or like
Yes.
the moms on Facebook.
Oh,
who are
yeah.
like, I
I'm
spent
guilty of it.
$30,000.
Like on my crossword, I don't do it anymore, but
Huh?
like on this crossword app that I have, it was like you could buy like hints or whatever, and I would get
buy
Aaron.
No, because it would be like I completed the puzzle, but then it was like there's one thing wrong, and then I would sit there for like 30 minutes, like going through it to the point where I was just
Yeah.
like, I just need to know what the fuck is fucked up, and I would pay like $1 or whatever. But so then I was so
Oh my goodness.
curious. I was like, what are people spending?
Yeah.
And it said that I looked up Candy Crush specifically because it's like the only game I could think of that people play. It says that one player, the most they've ever spent in a day on the game was $2,600.
Oh,
Jesus.
Which
I
is-
was expecting like
20,000 in one day.
$2,600 is so much
random.
money.
I've never actually played Candy Crush. Why do you need to spend money on it?
Extra lives, I'm sure, leveling up.
Yeah.
Like, I think when you play the game, it gets to a certain point where like you can't
You
keep
can't
playing
play it
because
unless
like
you pay?
fulfilled your daily stride,
That's
and then it's
insane.
like you want to keep opening it up.
Ugh.
Yeah, or if you like lose so many times, they're like, okay, you can't play until tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
And then so
gee, it's
people
like
buy-
drugs,
I don't
dude.
know if it's like that for Candy Crush. I don't play that, but there are other games that are like that. So then it's like, come back
Clickhole-
tomorrow
I would
when
pay-
your lives reset.
I would pay an app game to get rid of ads. If it's like a one-time payment
Yeah,
where you pay
yeah.
like
I
$5.
pay Reddit.
Yes.
I pay
Reddit for no
Really?
ads.
because like I want Reddit to be a feed of interesting things, and when they put
Yeah.
ads on it, I'm like, wait, is this
How much is
interesting?
it?
I'm like, oh, it's an ad. It's like $5 or $6 a month. I
They
don't
do
know.
kinda get
For
me
the
sometimes,
peace of
like-
mind of just like keeping a feed clean of interesting things.
But that being said, Candy Crush makes around $3 million a day.
From people just,
Yeah.
damn.
Okay.
And about $1.2 billion a year.
Oh,
That's
I like
fucking crazy.
Farmville, even though I don't play it.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
I
in
love
a
the
long
idea of
time.
farm-
Is that
Farmville.
still a thing?
Yeah, just like
I started
like
taking-
whole games where it's like, oh, now that you've grown 6 carrots, you got to sell
Yeah.
the carrots. Now you got to buy a carrot juicer to sell carrot smoothies to your. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's
click,
crazy.
click, click, click.
I'll give you the restroom real
Work it.
quick. I've been taking creatine because I've started working out.
Oh.
Big news. I'm going to be ripped by summertime.
Okay,
But I started taking creatine, and as Matt warned me, you have to pee a lot
Yeah.
because you have to drink a lot of water. I'll be right back. You guys can continue without me, but
Okay.
just for the audio listener.
I was on the phone with Mike yesterday, and he told me about this. You didn't mention the creatine thing, though, but then I was telling him about how we were talking about picturing him like playing sports and stuff.
picturing Mike.
Yeah, like
He's gonna get in shape though really well. Like it's in his genetics. His dad's in good shape. Daron's
his
in
brothers,
good shape.
yeah.
Sam's in good shape. Just Mike. Well, I would say Mike. Mike
Just
is
Mike.
not out of shape. He just does not work.
yeah,
He just doesn't work on it.
Mike watching this editing.
but that's fine.
No, I think he's
Yeah, I
actually
know.
going to have a faster transformation than.
Did he
than
get like a
me.
gym membership or something?
He's now using the gym at his apartment
Oh,
complex.
yeah,
and
yeah,
he's
yeah.
starting to take creatine and just be mindful of like protein intake and stuff.
Yeah,
And so
that's really important. If you are exercising, like, you need to make sure you're eating protein.
That's where you.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
bulk
like
up.
you're not doing anything.
I'm about to start a huge program right now over the next 90 days.
a bulk up.
I'm doing a lean bulk and then a cut, which I'm excited
Do you
because it's the
think-
first time I've ever had to do a cut on my body. And
Yeah, you're looking kind of chubby.
you think so?
I'm kidding. You're such
As if she would
shape.
say that for
Wait,
real.
No, lately I haven't like getting chubby. I had to take like before pictures, and I just got some love handles. All respect to everybody's bodies, everyone.
Yeah.
All respect.
But they
We're
might
all
not
the
be
biggest
what you
critics.
Nothing wrong.
Yeah,
But it's
I feel like that
I've always
Nolan
been
does the same thing, and I'm like, that's
Nolan is so skinny.
I know, but he has like body dysmorphia
Yeah.
because he used to be like a little fat boy, and so he's always like, no, I'm like fat, and I'm like, you literally have abs. Like, what are you talking
Oh my
about?
god.
I have body dysmorphia where I feel like I'm so skinny that I need to be bigger.
You're not
And-
skinny anymore.
But
No,
lately now,
Not in like a you're
yeah,
big and
You used to
fat.
be like
you're
little
just like
twiggy.
Strong.
very
Yeah.
muscular.
When I see old
and
photos of you, I'm like,
toned.
oh my
Yeah.
god, you were a
and it sucks 'cause
baby.
I hate looking at photos of me when I'm like really skinny. Like
Why?
I don't know why.
You-
It's a body dysmorphia thing where I don't like that version of
You
myself.
see that TikTok where you meet yourself at the coffee shop? Have you ever seen those?
What?
Oh, dang it, never
What?
mind.
No,
Yes,
what-
it's like all the text on the screen.
It's like I met my younger self at at a coffee shop. It's like a trend where it's based like meeting your younger self, and it's usually
Is
like
it emotional?
some
it's
of them
supposed
I've
to be,
seen,
but some of them are just like really funny. Where it's like,
like I thought I was going to marry Harry Styles, and then they'll say like where they're at now or whatever.
yeah, most of them are like,
Oh, mine would be very happy where I'm at now.
yeah. But
I
I'm just
agree.
saying it'd be funny if you were like, I couldn't even look at it. It's
Oh
like, just
no,
kidding.
I couldn't. I couldn't.
I love
it's-
looking at myself skinny.
Because I think I hated how much I justified that it was cool to just be like an artsy skinny guy and not go to the gym. Like I convinced myself that
But
was
that was like a thing, kind of.
I feel like you kind of also project that on other people,
What do you mean?
like with Mike.
Like with Mike, yeah.
Like,
Mike, it's
you're-
like an accountability thing. He keeps me accountable about my work and stuff. And I go, the one thing I'm like, you should hit the gym.
Yeah, but you have brought it up to him times where it's like a little
He's my closest
Like
friend where I
you're
would do
you're
it. Actually,
worthless unless you go to the gym.
Oh, we're still talking about this?
Yeah. We just talked shit about
sorry
you.
if I've ever made you feel uncomfortable.
No.
Trying to
No,
hold
no,
yourself
no.
accountable to going to the gym. I would only do that to Mike and my brother. Everyone else, I don't think I would get on.
You say that to me all the time. You're like, you need to go to the gym, you fat
Yeah.
bitch.
There's one instance I like.
I said
just
it to
kidding.
you.
No,
I
no,
was like,
no.
I'll
I
never
think this
say that.
conversation. It's like I think it was like 2 years ago when we were sitting at our old studio eating lunch at the table, and you were in like a heated argument.
Oh,
with
yeah,
him
you were like
about
screaming
going
at me
to the
about
gym.
it. But I think it was
And
more
I
about
was like,
Because you were like,
that's what I said. I was like, I
because
think you projected a little
yes,
bit.
it was more about yourself, holding yourself accountable. You're like, why don't you just do it every day?
Well, you were like, I want to do the least amount of effort possible for moving my body. And I go, that is crazy.
Yeah, no, I know.
Well, and I think it's more because like you're older than me, and I think your 30s are a time where it's like you
Yeah,
really
do or
gotta
die.
put yourself.
die.
It's not like your 20s. 30s, your body will dictate the rest of your life.
The thing that also has kept me motivated is you did tell me this, that now I'm taking it into account, is like when after you exercise, you're really sore. But you were like, if you don't exercise, you're going to feel like that all of the time when you're older.
Yes.
Like be sore now and then you'll be stronger. And then when you get older, you're not going to be sore
But
all the
being
time.
sore is kind of fun because you're like, I did something.
Yes.
Oh, I hate being sore.
I love
I
it
like
when I'm
it.
sore in my butt and my thighs.
Oh, do
Okay.
Pilates.
Me
It's every day.
too.
I hate it, but I'm like, gosh, but it's growing. I'm
Yeah.
getting there. I'm just like proud of like getting rid of my chicken legs. I just love it.
You don't. Your legs are not chicken legs.
You don't think I have chicken? I get made
No.
fun of by my legs all the time.
By
Like,
who?
everybody in my life.
Who are you hanging out with that being so
I
mean?
don't know. I guess I don't.
Himself.
It's like all the voices in his head being mean.
Yeah, you could fill them out a little more.
Pull your jeans tight so I can see your thigh.
Yeah, you could get a little beefier.
I don't. Matt, you're fine.
You're too close to me to be able to tell, and I can only see your ass.
Okay. Sit
Damn, that's a
down.
nice ass.
My friend who's similar size to you, he's got big fucking legs.
That's what I want.
But
Then I feel like you had to work on that your entire life.
he like
Just-
grew up playing rugby and went
Oh,
to the
wow.
military. Like,
Yeah, I feel like
You
when
might
you do
get
that, you like always have those like.
do not get
get
implants.
implants.
Do not.
Ew,
like just
Implants.
Ew, no.
Matt.
I'm kidding.
Are you?
You think I would
Well,
actually
you
get
brought
Yes.
it up
fucking
before.
Yes. You'd like waddle.
half implants?
You'd waddle into the studio, not tell anybody, just put a little donut on the seat. Oh yeah, I had a back injury. Yeah, no.
You
I'm
go to
just
BBL.
I'm goofing.
Okay, can I read some of mine?
Sure.
Yes.
I think paying for Twitter is stupid.
Oh, 100% the
Yeah.
dumbest thing you could
Why
ever
the
do.
fuck is anyone paying for Twitter?
What do you get when you
A
pay?
verification
Oh, it's called
badge.
X, by the way.
But
No, it's called Twitter. I think it's you get verified.
You get
And also
verified.
That's it?
And
There's-
you get like different features where I think you can DM people.
Yeah.
You get a verified feed tab, so
No ads.
and no ads.
And I think you can
Oh,
tweet
do I
a
have
lot
ads?
longer.
yeah, I think you get longer tweets. But who
I
the
think it
fuck
makes
is
sense for
tweeting?
like businesses.
Nah, no one should be on Twitter at all. That place is a fucking.
I think if I was a journalist, I would pay for
Yeah.
X.
That might be
To
it.
be able
Because,
to
like,
like,
it's-
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, a journalist. Yeah.
Like a business that you
have-
could like message people.
No, businesses for sure, but I just think like the common person. Just,
Get
like,
on Blue
paying for
Sky,
Twitter
y'all.
is, like,
or
dumb.
Threads. I love Threads.
Threads. I haven't
Who's
even
on
opened
Threads?
Stop
I-
making
if-
threads try to happen.
My Threads algorithm, you know, where like gives you like little previews of threads when you're scrolling through Instagram.
Yeah.
No.
My algorithm is dialed in. It's all like severance conspiracy theories and like
Oh my god.
skateboarding stuff. My Threads is dialed
Oh.
in. Yeah. Okay.
How do you feel about people paying for dating apps?
Yeah. I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
But
You pay for what, like premium hinge?
all of it. Yeah.
So you can send super likes to girls?
No,
More
no, no.
flowers.
Super like
I super like you. Coffee? Well, I'm thinking mocha.
No, it's
How
It-
much is it?
I think it's like 15 or 30 bucks a month. It's expensive.
Raya.
$30?
Mike, I think we need a.
Well, Raya got way expensive.
Raya's like 40 bucks a month.
Okay,
too.
well, that's
So
different.
how many bucks a month are you spending on all the apps?
It's only 2
So like $60.
around there, something like that. I mean, look,
And how much? You've been single for how long?
I mean, it's like paying for a
with Hinge,
matchmaker.
with Hinge, it limits the number of likes you can send in a day
This
if you're
screen
not
is like-
paying for it. So you can only send like 8 likes a day, and I'm like, well, I got to see who all these Jewish girls are in
What
Los
the
Angeles.
Fuck? That's so fucked up.
And
Yeah.
also,
It's
if
like
you
what Raya would be like.
don't pay for Hinge, you can't see who likes you. So like when you open the app,
What?
If you're good looking, you'll have a lot of likes already.
Man, the subscription service.
If
is
you don't,
pretty
if you don't
intense.
pay for it, it only shows you the first person that liked you, and the rest are all blurred out, and you can't see who they are.
So how do you match with them?
Well, you have to go through them one by one. But if you only have 8 likes in a day,
one by one.
it's awful. I mean, it's really smart how they're doing it to like make you pay for it, but it sucks. Because then there's a new thing called roses, where they give you like
you're in rose jail.
Like all the best looking, most attractive people are in. Like you have to pay to message them, and it's just like, well, I'm not going to do that,
dude.
It's
crazy.
I think I'm going to just delete them all.
I got to ask about that girl.
Oh yeah, please.
That I met for you, but I need to see if she's Jewish.
Yeah, no, it sucks.
Oh, a date?
What?
Talking about a date?
Matt's may have. Are you blinded by the?
For some reason the screen
Is it a little bright right now?
Yeah, it like keeps like doing something like this. So when I look at it, it
Oh yeah, you're a little close to it.
yeah.
I have a thing that I've mentioned before, but I think buying the new iPhone every 3 years is just not worth it.
Yeah,
I know you disagree.
Every time it comes out, I was like,
Every time it comes out, you're insane.
Yeah.
No, what are you talking about that I disagree?
You're like, this is what we do. I need to have the best camera and the best this, and it's my job. And I,
yeah.
True.
it's
But I also, this one, the lightning cable,
I
and
know.
going to the USB-C,
I know.
that was kind of just driving me crazy around our house because Patricia was USB-C and I was the only one with the lightning cable. I'm like, where's the lightning cable?
It's a nightmare.
And now I hate that the AirPods are lightning cable. I'm like,
I went
know.
to charge it. I took a flight and I went to plug my AirPods in and I forgot that it's a different fucking cord.
oh no.
I was like, I'm gonna.
It
jump
is
out the
annoying because
window.
like it's truly the only reason I want to update my phone is the charging cable, because everything else I own, from my Kindle to my weed vape to my
USB-C.
to my
They get
laptop
you.
to my Alex Earl light, all USB-C. Everything is USB-C.
It's a nightmare.
I think if you buy now the 1-year-old phone, that's usually the way to do it. You just wait a year, and then it's like way fucking cheaper.
What phone?
I usually skip a model. I never get
Every
the
2
next
years?
one.
Same.
I always skip.
I used to
next
do
one.
every 2 years, but I've had this is
Which
the
one are we on now?
the 16, I think.
Yeah, I have 16.
This is the
Numbers
14.
getting too high.
I know.
I
Everything
have
like on
14.
iPhone 20.
It's like now.
Like,
This is now.
Yeah, now that's what I call iPhone
Yeah.
21.
I think they should call it just Apple phone
Oh no.
because it's the Apple Watch. It's not called an iWatch. It's called Apple Pay. It's not called iPay.
No one's gonna start saying Apple phone.
iPhone's so
I think it's just like
Apple
reset.
phone.
Another thing.
It's not the iPhone. It's the Apple phone.
I went to go drop off some stuff in Pasadena for like fire victims like last weekend, and my car needed to be charged, and the nearest supercharger was in Pasadena in like a shopping center. And I went to this Pasadena shopping center, 25 minutes to charge, and there was a Ross Dress for Less. I never really go in there, but I was like, I'm just gonna.
Here we go.
I'm just
What? Okay.
I was just gonna go see what's going on at a Ross Dress for
Where you
Less.
got that jacket?
Oh, we're wearing the same jacket.
It's unbelievable how much things cost just like based on where you are and what the location is. Like they have, when I go to Ralph's, a little treat that I sometimes like to get for myself is the Tate's bakery cookies. You know what those
Yum.
are? In like
Yeah,
the green
bag.
Oh my God, they're unfucking-believable. What they're like
They're kind
nine.
of messy though. It's like
They're-
a Nature Valley bar.
Crunchy.
It's a big
Buying
crunch.
the
What?
snacks at Ross.
I'm just saying, it's like $9 at the
That's like,
fucking
you said
Ralph's.
you didn't buy them at TJ Maxx. What's the difference?
Well, I looked at the expiration dates because I'm just like, oh, I wonder if these are only here because they're going to expire. And it was like, no, expiration like 2026. It's just as fresh, and it was like $3 fucking. And then they had like
Larry David, literally right here.
You're going to the fucking Ross. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is a good deal. They have to be expired. No, they're actually good, Ross. Like
And they had, like-
what? Am I touching any of that? Like,
But it's
junk.
They had
And
like
you're like-
when you even if you go to like a Target, they have like the Hanes 3-pack of shirts for like $15. It's like
Oh, yeah.
$4. Everything is like
Clothes,
what
great.
Yeah, that's the point of Ross.
and they had like a yoga mat. Okay, so I saw a TikTok about if you have a couch where the cushions are always sliding forward, which like the couch that I bought from Joe, it's a little unfortunate because the couch, when you sit on it, it just always slides and you got to keep pushing
go
it back.
on.
So I saw a TikTok that was like a hack is if you take a yoga mat and you just put it underneath the couch cushions, it acts as like a real good friction stopper.
Whoa.
And it is game changing. But I looked on Amazon for a yoga mat. It's like $25, $30. I was like, okay, maybe one day. Go to this Ross Dress for Less.
One day.
I
Like,
mean,
you're talking like it's a Birkin.
but it's like, because I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's a
$25 and you're spending $60 on dating apps.
But I'm never gonna use this yoga mat. So it's only for this couch thing that I'm not even sure if it's gonna work.
Yeah.
But at the Ross Dress for Less,
I feel you.
they had a yoga mat for $8, and it was like a New Balance yoga mat for $8. So I was like, okay, I'll buy this.
He's obsessed with Ross.
I love like a Marshall's TJ Maxx moment, like getting those kinds of
I
things.
just
Yeah.
like the
Food.
experience.
Oh, I love it.
I don't like the lighting.
It's a
Everything,
little
like,
hectic.
Yeah,
there's
it's
like,
a little-
There's like
If
a
you're
kid
hitting it-
running around with some toy, and I'm like, whose child is this? Like,
Yeah,
And they got
ones
the
in
carts with
California are really crazy.
Yeah.
it is nice when I go to the East Coast though. Like all the plazas have those,
Home
and it's
Goods,
like,
it's all fun to
amazing.
just,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, just go to or I
I
mean
wonder if you were to do that thing with the couch, but you get like a rug pad,
that
like
probably
those
also
gorilla
works too.
things that are like a couple bucks.
Yeah, it probably works. But I like the idea of spending $8 on a yoga pad,
Yeah.
and then it worked. It's amazing. But what else did I buy from there?
So to circle back,
Yeah.
you haven't figured out your charging situation.
I have been escalated, and I asked the person that I've been talking to, because her latest response was, we've asked upper management and they have no
Yeah.
update for us. And I said, okay, it's been 4 months. I need the phone number and email of upper management. So I got the email. I emailed her on Monday. No response. I think I'm gonna. And I looked into the law. The city, like, does require that if you live in a place that you have to put in EV chargers. So I think I might
Yeah.
need to involve the city and like start
if you
a big-
live in a place, if you
Like, if
live
you
in
live in-
any place,
No,
what are
in
you
Los
saying?
Angeles, if you live in an apartment and you have an electric vehicle and you ask your building to install an EV charger, they are required to install the charger.
Is there like a certain amount of people that have to be living in the building?
Nope.
It depends though, because like in my old place, the HOA was like, they told me no because I was renting, which like makes sense because most people owned, I guess. But then the person next to me also had a Tesla and she owned, so she was like, "You want to go splitsies and we'll like share it?" And I was like,
Yeah,
They're already installed.
that's
right?
my point.
Yeah.
What I believe, this is my
"Yeah,
little
they're already installed. What the hell?" What's
because there's in all the parking spaces where the EV chargers are, there's just regular cars. I think that whoever's in charge of this doesn't want the job of reassigning everybody's parking spaces because people are going to
Oh
need
my
to
God, that
move
would be like my
spaces
dream.
Yeah,
to
tell Aaron will
reassign
do
people's
it.
parking spaces.
Yeah,
just
tell Aaron will
organizing
do it.
that.
Play
people are gonna
Sim
be-
City.
Yeah.
But I can imagine people are going to be pissed. Like if they've been parking
Yeah.
there for 2 years and now,
But
the
it's not like
EV.
it's a surprise. It's like, okay, well, obviously I'm going to lose my parking spot soon. They put in all these fucking chargers.
And the fact that the city confirmed with me that there's no
Didn't-
pending
yeah.
like things.
Yeah.
Which is
that
weird because
sucks.
you would think that they would need to like get approval before they even install anything.
I know. It sucks. It's going to be a saga. But yeah, I have not figured out my charging. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
Another thing that people wasted money on, NFTs. Remember those?
Oh boy.
Oh God,
They were ugly.
They were just, it was insane.
Like all I can
They're
think of is the monkey.
so ugly.
But you're buying a picture on the internet that
That's-
Jake Paul told you to buy for
Yeah.
$30,000?
That's where you
I
went
have no
wrong.
idea.
Oh my
They're
God.
still there, right?
I mean, sure, but it's like nothing.
Do you have one?
I have a handful of NFTs. I've never
Oh,
bought
God.
any of them, but they've been given to me.
Oh.
So who
Why
knows?
are they
Maybe I
worth
might be sitting on
Why,
a gold
who?
mine.
What do they look like?
What do my NFTs look like? I got a couple
Like,
of.
is there like an app where you have like all your gallery of art?
No, I guess I could have an app, but they're like on a wallet somewhere.
Oh my God.
I have one. I have like some V Friends
Who
ones.
gave them to you?
Oh, V Friends, yeah.
V Friends, some other NFT company.
V friends.
I don't know.
Vine
Gary
It's just
friends.
Vaynerchuk?
NFT people who
Oh.
gave me. I don't think they're worth anything.
I just feel bad for people who got swindled by all that stuff in 2020. Like, dude, no, I'm going to spend $4,500 on this thing and it's going to sell for like 10 grand one day. It's like,
Fuck to a
What?
coin.
oh God.
She
yeah.
just came back.
You know, there's a
Did she?
Vine coin right now.
Vine coin?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
like there's like a meme coin
my
that's
God.
Vine.
It's just nonsense.
Yeah,
It's all nonsense. Trump coin,
Melania coin.
Smellania.
Smellania.
The hell?
She smells.
Well, no, the way that like coins work
it's
is
like
it's
the-
$sign and then Melania, so it
like
looks like it says
Smellania.
Smellania.
Melania looks like she would smell like cigarettes and like vanilla.
I think she would probably smell very nice.
Mm. I want my suitcase.
That's barren.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Christmas.
I-
Why are we celebrating Christmas?
I
That was Baron.
I also
That's
asked
Melania.
GPT.
On the phone when she had to decorate the
Christmas.
White House.
Yeah, she was just like, why?
Things about
she hates
fucking
Christmas.
Christmas.
It's just one day and we have to spend all this fucking effort on one day for the fuck. Yeah, fuck that lady. I asked GPT also, I was like, what are some funny things people spend money on? And GPT gave me like some dumb answers, but this one I thought was funny. Purebred dogs. Paying thousands for a genetically broken dogs when refuse exists.
Yikes.
No, like literally stop doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Adopt, don't shop?
Well, also if you're
100%.
buying like those
Always,
overbred
always.
dogs.
Sometimes I want my dream dog.
But
What's your
that's-
dream dog?
You have to think of like the ethics behind it. I do think that like, what's your, yeah.
Like the
No, go
ethics
for it.
behind it, sure, but can we look at the ethics behind like, oh, then designer bags that are made or
Yeah,
from
but they're-
sheepskin ballet shoes that you're wearing? Like,
Sure.
I'm sorry, we're wearing sheepskin. Like, I want my dog. I want the dog that I've dreamed about
Okay, then
getting,
get it.
that I've worked and saved my money for.
What dog? What's your dream dog?
I would love an Australian cream shepherd. I would love a sheepdog. I would love, and I want the breed of the dog. I want,
Okay.
So that's
Can I just read like why people say that?
why?
Or like why it's like
Because how many animals that are euthanized that don't get adopted?
Well, no, it's
Maybe.
also like breeding conditions.
Well, there's a difference. I also think between like purebred dogs and then designer dogs, where they're like crossbreeding.
Yeah, like
oh, this
doodles.
Is a, yeah,
Like if you have a doodle, what are you doing?
those are insane.
What are you doodling?
Yeah.
well, basically when oh sorry. Go ahead.
No, go on.
Okay, well, it says buying a dog from a breeder instead of adopting from a shelter contributes to the problem of puppy mills, which often keeps dogs in inhumane conditions, while adopting a dog gives a loving home to an animal in need and prevents further breeding in these mills. Essentially, choosing to adopt means you are not supporting a potentially unethical breeding practice. But I do know that like people do it at their homes. Like it's not like
Right.
So I don't
there
know if
are,
that's,
I feel
like,
like trusted
still bad?
breeding places
Yeah.
that like are have their like license and everything, and it's not like this. You're buying it
I
from
know a
some
guy
dude
in
in the back of
Pasadena.
a van,
Yeah.
who's shelling you out a puppy that is that breed that's been grown in a puppy mill.
Yeah.
And that's the problem is the whole scene and demand of designer breeds. Even though you're not buying it from it, you're contributing to the hype and demand of it,
Yes.
which keeps puppy mills alive.
Yeah, yeah.
And once again, I know that I'm not right in this situation.
No, I
at
know, you're
all.
just
It's something
like
that I
pushing.
just struggle with because I do know that there's part of me that actually wants the dog, and same thing with cats. Like I really want a Scottish Fold, and I know that the only way I'm going to get that cat is through a breeder.
It's funny because Brooke Schofield has a Bengal, and people were so mad that because she said that she like bought it or whatever, and people were so like upset, and she was like, "Wait, I need to clarify." She was like, "I was literally at the Grove," and it's not like she went out to go buy it. It was like somebody had like 2 Bengals or something and was selling them like. You know,
In-
where they do like adoption.
Just like on the Grove, like out,
I guess,
just
but
out
they
on the
they
street.
kind of
Like
do
an
that.
adoption event.
Yeah, like I always see those
Oh.
adoption events, and
Is that a regular cat?
I don't know if that was like that though, because I think adoption is different. But they basically she paid for it, but she was
Well-
like, it was just like randomly. I was at the Grove and I was like, wait, I need this cat. So that wasn't like. I
I
mean, to
just-
me, I'm not like, oh, you're evil because you just
Yes.
bought it.
But then
I don't
should
know.
we harass people who just like got a dog that is a bred dog? that
I don't
they
think we should
paid for?
harass people.
Because
I
then
think it's
but then the deal's been done. We
Yeah.
had this animal. The animal was alive. The animal needed a home in the first
Yeah.
place, and we gave it a home. And you're gonna give the person a hard time for giving that animal a home, but it's like
I think
They
they're
go-
just saying that like you are then becoming a part of the
problem. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Daniel Tosh just had
I
his-
struggle with this once again, guys.
But also,
I know I'm
also
not like
some people are just like, I don't think animals should be like bred and like bought and sold. Like that just morally doesn't. And like some
I
people
get so
don't feel
jealous
that
then
way.
where I'm like, fine, then adopt, don't shop, and then I get to see my favorite fucking celebrity get to have all the fucking cool dogs. Why are you getting mad at them? If Taylor Swift gets to have a whole bunch of Scottish Folds, why can't I have one?
No, this isn't a real life situation.
But
That's
I know, but
happening.
then
I
that's
think
the
hers are adopted.
frustrating thing is how come
Pretty
other
sure.
people
Can
get
I
to
give
have
you,
it?
can I give you
Also
one tip here?
I feel like I'm just not allowed. I'm not going to be able to have one. And I know
Nice.
it's like,
Gonna be
you
okay.
guys.
Daniel Tosh just had his dog trainer on his podcast, and they ended the show where he was talking about how he also only wants to buy his favorite breed of dog, purebred designer dog, and that's all he does. And every 5 years he buys another dog, but he feels bad about it. Similarly, so What he says he does is whatever he paid for that designer dog, he doubles and writes a check to different charity organizations
Must be nice.
to help.
you
Yeah.
go.
So whatever your budget is for your designer dog, go and donate that
I
to a
got
shelter to
kids
keep.
feed, man. I got college to pay
If
for.
you can't buy two,
then don't
you
buy
can't
the dog.
If I
You still have
had
your student loans?
30, 50, 40, $50 million in my bank account,
how much
yeah,
money are
I'll
you thinking
do
this
it.
fucking Saint Bernard or whatever is going to cost you?
Yeah, what do you want?
Like probably 2,000 each. Like designer breed, I think around $2,000.
What kind of dog? I want to see what this looks like.
Australian
English
what?
cream retriever.
By the way, Taylor's cats are all adopted.
Yeah, you
She's probably got some loophole where it was like, hey, why don't you adopt this?
she literally on the set of the Lover music video, me.
A whole bunch
that
of
one.
Scottish folds.
There- no,
It's
there's
like
a
for
cat. She
What,
was
adoption.
like,
Patricia's
I want-
parents have this
Yeah.
kind of dog?
Yeah.
It's probably I 100% believe what you're saying.
I want to say what I was saying.
Sorry,
she was
sorry.
on.
Carly, listen. I know. I'm kidding.
Go
There
ahead.
was like, just like behind the scenes footage or whatever. I think it was like one of her music videos, and because she has cats, she was like holding a cat. I think it was like instead of a proposal, the guy like gave her a cat, and she was like so happy. And like behind the scenes, she was like, "Is this cat adoptable? Like, whose cat is this?" And they're like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
it's up for adoption." She was like, "I want it," and so she adopted that cat. For
There's
other
also
cats,
like
it says
adoption
adopted.
places that have like specific breeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
also
they're
the
rescue
problem is,
places.
like, people do sometimes who buy designer and
Yeah.
bred dogs bring
Give
them
them
to
up.
shelters.
Yeah, I don't think it's impossible to find the breed that you want
What
at
is
a
it
shelter.
again? English cream what?
Retriever.
Oh,
It's
a
just
golden.
like a white golden retriever, yeah.
Oh, those are cute.
Oh.
But I feel like you might be able to get one of those at a shelter.
Yeah, maybe. I think I just would need to put a little bit more effort in research.
But hold on, if you're
into-
gonna buy a dog that's $2,000, you can write another check for $2,000 to the Humane Society.
Yeah.
or La
Yes,
Poubelle or,
I
what, or
guess.
whatever.
No, we're
La
not
Belle?
doing it
La
Oh,
there.
no,
Poubelle.
LaBelle. They're not good, right?
Or La Poubelle.
Whatever. I don't know.
What are they called? LaBelle.
LaBelle. Yeah, don't donate to them.
I said La Poubelle.
But I
It
also
says,
think that-
depending on the breeder, they can be more expensive than other golden retrievers because of their desirable cream or white coats.
Mhm.
but I think the like what's that little one that everyone got? French bulldogs, like,
Ugly.
or like just
Those are
dogs that are
any
Those are
bully breeds are like
scary.
fucked up
Yes.
to breed.
Yeah, and those are like people will
steal them.
literally put at gunpoint.
But
to
also,
take
like,
your dog.
if you're contributing to a type of breed that is destined for illness and
Yes.
death and a miserable life, and
Yeah.
it just looks good for a while, that I think there's no justification for buying like an
No,
overbred.
right.
Oh well, he's gonna get hip dysplasia and he's gonna get like
Yeah.
it's just like his eye's gonna
Like,
fall
oh,
out when he
great.
turns 8. No, but I don't know. I feel like if you want like a purebred, like a Rottweiler or a no, those are the best dogs. What do you mean?
It's just so big and scary.
I know, but if like you train it well, they could be a good dog. There's one girl on Instagram who's like just like a regular girl, and she's got like the cutest Rottweiler of all time, and they make great content together. And it's like a little cute little dog.
My friend growing up had a Rottweiler. It was just, honestly the sweetest dog.
Yeah, they can be
so big, but so sweet.
sweet. But yeah, no, I don't think getting like these like dogs that can't fucking breathe.
Was I out of line?
No, you just
No.
you get a
I feel
little
like I'm
heated.
just
it was a-
regretting
it was a-
everything I said.
It was a valid crash out.
You get a little heated sometimes.
Okay, I was just having fun, guys.
Okay.
Why can't I have one of
So you
Taylor's
turn-
again?
Turns everything into I was just being funny.
I was just being funny. Maybe you know what? We're all here to like
That's like
learn
me-
and grow. And
I also think someone, this is a TikTok I saw, but this girl kind of radicalized me, and she's like, stop paying for Amazon Prime and do not use Amazon at all. And her framing was like, you think 2-day shipping is like amazing. And it's like, oh yeah, it'll be here in 2 days. But you know what's even faster than 2 days? Getting in your car, going to the store and buying it that second. And then you have it that day. And you're not supporting like Jeff Bezos and
paying
evil.
for gas, paying for I know what price I'm getting.
Yeah, but you have it instantly.
I will say I understand the ethics behind Amazon is like terrible. It just sucks that like they have the best prices.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Compared to Ross Dress for Less?
Well, I don't know about the cookies.
I bet you if you go to Ross Dress for Less, you're
The
gonna
cookies are better at Ross.
Cookies.
or like a dollar store. You ever run into a dollar store and just see what's going on in there?
Yeah, sometimes
It's
I do.
insane.
I know. It's
You don't
pretty
need
It's
Amazon.
good for like construction paper and like fun little ribbons and stuff. Like last minute decorations I all consider going to a dollar store.
I'm just trying to think about like what I've bought at Amazon, and I really try to just not buy. You go to Costco,
I know.
you go to
It's a
somewhere
tough
else.
one to like think about canceling because it's like, okay, I understand the ethics. I'm like,
You also use it a lot.
I use it a lot. But also with it, I have my Kindle Prime Unlimited.
Yes.
books that I use a lot. It's also you get Prime Video.
Yeah.
And so you get, like,
Well,
all the
don't buy
videos and-
what products are you buying from Amazon?
I have a lot of stuff on auto pay. Or like Nolan and I do. So it's like the cat food is auto pay. Or sorry,
should we go through all of our recent Amazon purchases and compare?
Let's do it.
God.
I share an account though with like my entire family.
So do I. Sure.
Then
I
it's
bought
funnier.
creatine gummies.
I couldn't tell you the last time I bought something on Amazon.
Aquaphor. I bought really soft toothbrushes for sensitive gums.
My last two are the squashies from TikTok shop.
Squashy?
What's a
They're so
squashy?
Oh, like the Taylor Swift candy?
Okay, so they started off as like someone was like, apparently this is Taylor Swift's favorite candy. And it went viral.
What a way to sell a product.
Well, that was the thing, but then it went viral because someone was like, wait, these are so fucking good. And then, yeah, everyone.
Is there a way to like filter for the last like 30 days? Oh, yeah. Do the last 30 days.
I bought label maker tape replacement for that.
Label maker replacement tape?
Or when you are on using a label maker, Mike, and you click print, what comes out of it? I think it's called label maker tape.
Okay.
Label maker tape.
Mine are all like cat stuff.
Or label maker labels.
I got a pill organizer.
I got lube.
Matt. But like a pill organizer, how much did that cost? Because you can go to CVS and get one of those for like $3.
No, but this one was cute.
Yeah,
I don't
the nip.
know.
bought a Kindle case, Listerine.
It was $5.99.
For a pill case?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Listerine gum therapy. I can't.
You can
That
get that
is
at
cute.
CVS.
It's $5 on Amazon. How much cheaper is it going to be at CVS?
No, but the
Probably
point
like
is you don't
$8.
if you need it in 2 days, you can get it
I
tomorrow.
don't need it in 2 days.
But like, what if the owner of CVS is like a crazy, like, racist, homophobic?
They're just not as
Anti-
powerful. We got to separate.
Well, they are powerful. They don't CVS.
The thing is, I don't need it in 2 days.
Yeah.
Like, I just bought this to have
To have and to hold.
so that I can put all
From
my
Stay
pills in there
Forward.
when I'm traveling so I don't have like 8,000 bottles.
Yeah, no,
with me.
I get a pill traveler. I bought one from CVS last time I went
Yeah, so it's
traveling.
like I'm not
3.
going away until Saturday, so I don't need it till then. So we can
Okay.
take it.
I know,
good
but you're
old
I
time.
just
arguing
bought
about two different things.
Toothbrush. I bought toothbrush covers for the heads.
Oh,
of
yeah.
Your toothbrush, like for your travel toothbrush.
Yep.
Because what do you put on top of that? Do you just put it in your docket? It kind of.
I usually
I
wrap
always
it
have a
with
thing
like a
like
paper
that.
towel.
But I always like,
So then you get like paper towel, like. on
I
it.
always hate putting that thing on right after because I'm like, I feel like it's like trapping in like
All the
moisture,
moisture, yeah.
like mold. But there's also like holes in it, so I'm
Yeah,
like, maybe
it breathes out.
yeah.
I bought earmuffs for a prop.
Oh, an
Only
OnlyFans
fans.
thing?
No, for schemo night.
It's just over her boobs.
That wouldn't really work. Those are the only 2 things I've bought in the last 30 days.
That's pretty
okay,
good.
so she's honestly very ethical.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Good.
Erin's ethical. I bought like literally it's just like litter tray, cat litter, food, cat food. I bought like a headache cap, which actually works really well.
For the cat?
No, it's for me.
So the one you put like in a freezer.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
I bought silver nail polish that I couldn't find anywhere else. It's like gel.
Xenon.
No, it's just like
Oh.
chrome.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, like if I'm running out of like cleaning supplies, I'm like, okay, I'll place an order on Amazon and then it'll be here for the next time I need cleaning stuff.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
like really good. I don't really
I
do a lot.
I don't think it's about
She's
us.
not like impulse buying
the
like
four
I
of
am.
us specifically. I think for maybe the audience out there, just to consider, maybe one less Amazon purchase. Think about it. Put it in your cart for like 2 days to see if you really need it.
I
It's a
do
good
that all the
sentiment.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll keep things in my cart and
Just to
then
see
I
if you
feel like
need
if
it.
I don't need it.
I do that
don't buy
on
it.
like clothing sites.
Yeah.
The other thing to do too is if you don't actually need it in 2 days, if it's like a brand, you go to the brand's website,
Yeah.
buy it from the brand. Usually they'll give you a coupon code, or like you put in your email, you get 15% off, and it'll get there maybe a day or two later, but you're not giving money to Amazon.
Also, just like skincare and hair care, just don't get it from Amazon because it's so easy to be a dupe. I know you can like go to like the actual like store on
But
Amazon,
even those could be
but
scams.
sometimes it can be a scam because if some like say I bought one from Amazon not from the store and then I didn't like it and returned it, it could be put into that like pile of products from like K18 and it's not K18 or Lululemon or
know.
what.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Well,
Oh,
wait.
I think it was good. It's probably like an hour 20.
Oh, it's
What
an
else?
hour
What?
20,
Hour
right?
10.
Well, we didn't start until
Oh.
probably like 11. after
Does anyone
10.
have one more funny, interesting?
Wait, I have more, I think.
Okay.
Oh, I have bottle service. I feel like paying for, unless it's like a specific thing that's like funny. But I feel like when you're like
Oh, you
just
mean at a
going out,
club.
whereas going out to a club with like friends and it's like, let's get bottle service. Like, why the fuck are you paying $20,000 for?
Because
it's
a
fun.
group of 5 guys who can't talk
True.
to girls.
But yes,
They
but I
have
just
the
think it's a
bottle of vodka at the
complete waste of
table.
money. Like, just get drinks.
Yes. Those people are on like a different level than we
Yeah,
are.
I'm
though.
like-
People who are
They
buying
have-
bottles at a table.
Yeah,
that
they have
is the
shit tons
worst.
of
Oh,
money.
dude, it's only like $1,200. We'll split it 5
Yeah.
ways, and like,
And then one person forgets to pay, and the other person doesn't want to pay.
and then the tip comes, and then they tip the same
Yeah.
100% tip because the waitress was hot, and they're like, no, I think she liked me, bro. It's fine.
Can someone
It's
Venmo me for the
really
tip,
crazy
too?
the upcharge on what? Like Tito's? A bottle of Tito's would probably be like
$800. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like the reason
absurd.
I can't comprehend it because I'm
It's,
like,
it's
What are we doing here?
Do you guys-
And he can't even have good conversation because it's so loud.
I know.
that's what you're thinking of at a club.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
no,
just like,
I'm with
because
him.
like you're spending so much money to have all these people around you, and you can't even talk to the people.
you
that
have
you're
to
around.
be screaming at the top of your lungs to the person next to you the entire. You can't just like talk to anybody.
Yeah, but I guess like that's not why people are going clubbing.
I know.
I
I
know.
know.
But the music's also kind of just like mid.
So I guess we're not going to a club when we're in Vegas.
You like going?
Got it.
I'll go. Actually, I'll go to a
Got
Vegas
it.
club. I'll go to a
no, we
Vegas
can go to
club.
Vegas club because it's like we don't need to talk. You know what I mean?
That's
We
what
can
I'm
just
saying.
like
That's like what I think.
Okay.
Like if you're going, you got a club.
if we
Go to
actually do a Vegas
we need
trip.
to be doing trips, guys.
Well, we need to do a Patreon.
I would be down.
MLMs, obviously.
oh,
Especially when you're buying into it, like when you are becoming a business owner under the MLM, because you're actually paying for it. So
correct.
MLMs are just big waste of
Yeah, if you have to pay for,
to start your
job.
business.
you
Well,
are,
no, that's not true. Yeah, for a job.
No, if someone's trying to hire you, but you need to.
Just keep. I'm like, there's a ghost that keeps pushing.
It's like, you need to
slowly away
stop
from me.
talking.
Yeah. I'm, like, not even saying
Generational
anything.
wealth.
What?
Waste of, like
seen about
being a
before.
Scientologist.
Waste of money.
Yeah, so much money.
Let's
I
not
agree.
get
I
on
I saw
that side.
TikTok. I just
We die.
I saw TikTok last night. That was actually so interesting to me. It was this like influencer who was on her podcast saying that like every chunk of money she makes, she gives 10% of it to God.
What does that mean?
Like nothing wrong with
Like
that.
like
A
to the
tithing?
church.
to the church? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's not good.
That's what Catholics do.
To the church?
10%.
Wait, at Temple, you guys don't pass around
I'm
like
Catholic now.
a little
no,
basket.
that's a very Catholic Christian.
It is very
thing.
Yeah.
Catholic. Like
It is very.
tithing.
You think?
Uh-huh.
You think a bunch of Jews are going to be taught?
I thought y'all
Like,
at least would
hell
give
no.
money back to your church.
No, there is a
no.
there
You
is
don't give
a
money back to the church.
there is a law in the Torah that I try to follow.
10%.
You have to give 10% of your money to the poor, not to the church, not to the synagogue,
I
not
wish
to
I
the
could
city.
find it because I was like,
But,
what? She's probably making a lot of money.
Yeah, I donate a lot of fucking money to the poor. You have to
Yeah.
10% because what the way that they justify it is that it's not even your money. Like if you don't donate that money,
Mhm.
then you're stealing it from the poor.
Wait,
Ooh.
which money?
10% of every dollar you
so
make.
like any check that you got, you donate 10% of.
Gulp.
That's nice.
I mean,
We
yeah.
love a socialist king.
So then it's like take out 35% of your check
What do you mean 35?
because you got to like put aside like 25% for taxes.
I will say, if
to
we
be
like
safe.
worked that way as a society, it'd be so much better.
If everybody, I mean, that's what taxes
Yeah.
should be. But
it should
yeah,
be, but it's the people who make the most money don't pay the taxes. So
yeah.
Also curious, like what church? Like, is she donating it to like a mega church?
probably.
probably that is the craziest thing. These guys who are
So they
on,
can fly across
Yeah.
the
with
the
electric
ceiling.
Yeah.
blue carpet, and they have a full IMAX theater behind them.
Yep.
They're like, "We need your money, folks.
They're
We
doing
need your
flips
money."
like pink over the crowd.
I want to see Pink.
I
Me
want to
too.
see pink
So raise your
too.
glasses.
If she has a Vegas residency,
I would go.
We're going.
Well,
She is a
you know who just announced one?
Katy Perry.
No.
No, she already was there.
Starts with a K.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
And my parents
Shut
are
the
going.
fuck up.
Yeah.
We're going.
Yeah.
We're going.
at the
Oh my
No,
Kelly
I
and
think
Clay
hers
shirt.
is just a regular residency. Kelly,
And you know,
I
she's
saw
gonna-
that yesterday.
she'll do
I
so
meant
many
to tell you.
covers.
Kelly Clarkson Vegas.
Wait, can I bring up something
maybe
random? Really random. I just want to bring up because I know if we do it in the next episode, it'll be too far. But did you see Chrissy Carlson Romano got shot in the eye?
Yes.
That is so
I couldn't believe
crazy.
it. Yeah, she
it was
went
at like a
skeet shooting with her husband,
Yeah.
and the group next to them aimed their gun wrong and
yes.
shot
That's
her
what
in the
one of my
eye.
biggest fears is doing something like that.
Sorry to come back to this,
Yeah.
but it is the same time that the Sphere is happening.
Oh my
God.
Backstreet
Go to both
Boys,
shows.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
We're
guys.
gonna wipe our bank account clean. y'all.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, how
Wait,
much are
when
the
is this all in July?
Yeah.
My
Oh,
parents
boy.
are going to one of the Kelly Clarkson shows. They just told me last
Oh my
night.
god, we got to go with
Just
them.
the two of them?
Yeah, maybe with some
I
other people.
would
Let me ask my mom.
love to chica out with Cindy in Vegas.
Me too.
Got some French 75s to
Yeah.
pregame.
Yes.
I wonder where her the Coliseum at Caesars. I've never stayed at Caesar's Palace.
Really?
I wish it was when TJ was doing his residency, so then we could get free rooms.
Caesars is cool. Actually,
Yeah.
it's probably one of my favorites.
Well, maybe we could reach out.
Yeah.
Or we could,
Maybe he can do his
Resort World's pretty great too.
That's
This
where we
year-
normally
That's where it is.
This
stay.
year is
well,
our year,
no,
folks.
they're not doing it there anymore. They're at the Fountain Blue now.
Oh,
We should hire
Is it in
whoever
Vegas?
Ben and Emil. You guys seen Ben and Emil's like vlogs that they do?
I can't believe I was just talking to Ben about it. They went to that slide in Boston.
Yes, the cop
Oh
slide.
my God, I
I've
was
seen it.
cracking
I thought it
up.
was so to just stand there and take the picture next to it.
Yeah. They also just posted a clip recently talking about Vanderpump Rules and like
Oh.
Sir, and I was like, I need to speak to you guys about this.
To check
Yeah,
out.
you should
I
go
feel
on
like
the show.
You should be like, I need to be on your podcast, please.
I need to watch the episode to see how that conversation even
Yeah.
started because I was extremely curious and just like they had so many questions that
Ooh.
were
Unanswered.
very
You could literally
funny.
answer like you were a cast.
They did a
I
really, they did one vlog last year where they went Christmas shopping on acid, and it was like
So great.
it looks like an
They go to the
A24
Grove
film.
on acid and they just walk around and they're mic'd, but the camera is like really far away, just like filming them.
that's
and they're being
fun.
riffing.
It got a million-
Acid.
It got a million
like a
views.
full
It did
tab.
so well.
So funny.
They
That's
posted it
so
on
funny.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Yes.
like on their
It's
on
a
their podcast channel.
masterpiece. It's
They're-
really
I love
good.
Ben.
Yeah, Ben's
I've
the
never
man.
met him. I can't speak for
Emil.
how I feel about him because I don't think I've ever
they're
met
great
that
guys.
man. But
I feel like
love
if
Ben.
we traveled and like vlogged it, I'd want someone to like film.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We could hire the guy to
Yeah.
come with us and film us, and we don't even need to do
Because then
anything.
it's like you don't have to worry about
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
It's Moore.
he can edit it too.
yeah.
David Moore.
Oh, I'll
I'll-
edit it. I don't
I'll-
mind editing it.
Well, if you want, yeah.
We're just talking about this like on the podcast.
let us know if you guys are interested in us doing a Patreon. Let us know.
Oh, they are.
Have you talked to them yet?
Patreon?
Yeah.
No, we have to talk amongst ourselves. Let's do a meeting.
We did already when we went to lunch with Jared.
Yeah, but all of us together.
Yeah, Matt
Okay.
wasn't part of that one.
Yeah.
We left Matt out on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
starting a podcast with Jared.
Yeah.
Are you really?
No.
Yeah. It's called Bad Influences.
We'll see you next week, everybody. Thanks for listening to our episode of
Toodles.
Influences.
Bye, guys.